Hard to believe, but tomorrow will be 2 weeks since the devastating flood swept through central Texas. And we've seen so many people coming together, specifically at a wall of flowers in Kerrville. They're there sharing in their grief. We know many people in Texas, across the state, have been using green ribbons as well to remember the victims. One of the lives lost was an 8-year-old girl within the James Avery family. The jewelry company says that she was attending Camp Mystic when the floods hit. Our media partners at Texas Monthly are showing us how James Avery has become a symbol of both grief and resilience during this time. We have Taylor Pruitt, who's joining us for tonight's discussion. Taylor, thank you so much for being with us. I'd really like to get into the deep connection and tradition between Camp Mystic and James Avery, because I've seen people who have posted, their generational family bracelets from their time at camp. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So James Avery, of course, is based in Kerr County with Camp Mystic, and the brand has been selling jewelry to campers along the Guadalupe River since at least the 1950s. And at Camp Mystic in particular, it's become sort of a tradition for girls to wear these charm bracelets during their session in the summer, and they contain charms that, reference their time at camp. So represent, their cabins or activities they participated in during camp. And since in the wake of the floods, people have been wearing the bracelets, pulling them back out to sort of show support for lives lost and the tragedy that's happening there.
Yeah, there's been kind of a community of folks that have come together surrounding specifically the bracelets. Just for people who don't know, can you give us a little background on how James Avery got its start?
Yeah. So James Avery, the person, started in Kerrville in the garage of his mother-in-law, Gladys. And Gladys, was really supportive when she got a job in the commissary at Camp Mystic. She also got his jewelry in there. So campers were able to start buying it in the 1950s from the camp gift shop. And that's sort of how he got his big break and how it sort of spread across Texas.
I love that. Such a humble beginning, in the garage, and people now connect with it in various ways. One thing I've seen is, specialized charms and kind of a special fundraiser going on through the company. Can you speak to what James Avery is doing to kind of give back and help the victims in Central Texas, since it is their home too?
Yeah. The company has committed to donate $1 million to the flood relief efforts. And they're also donating the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds of the specific charm. It's, the shape of Texas with a little heart in the middle of it. And there's been a great response. They sold out within a day of that charm, and they're already working to fulfill back orders at their facilities in the Hill Country. People who haven't been back in years, even since the 90s, got emotional speaking with me about the impact that it had on them. And I think it just really goes to show, this tragedy is affecting everyone, and that the camp really has a special place in the hearts of people who attended it.
Yeah, a lot of impact that's really far-reaching, and people who are doing what they can to help, and also, like you said, going back to those camp memories, their charm bracelets, their tradition of passing it down to their children. You're really seeing a lot of that. Taylor, thank you so much for being with us for tonight's discussion. We appreciate you.